The Chenot method was first introduced about 50 years ago in Cannes in exactly 1974. I was just 5 at the time. And now the group is operating 9 properties or partnering with 9 properties in Switzerland, Azerbaijan, Italy, Montenegro, Greece, Malaysia, Morocco, and Russia, where you have palaces, espaces, and spas. Today in this conversation, we are going to dive into your personal definition of medical wellness, the difference that you see between advanced aesthetics and medical wellness, the scope of medical wellness, but also the striking innovations that you have seen and possibly makes you say, wow. The differences that you have seen recently, especially since COVID, in the request and expectations of the clients, especially in some different regions. And we will close with your input and impressions about the importance of design and architecture in medical wellness. But let's dive in right away. What is your personal definition of medical wellness?
Well, I think the way I would like to define it, the way I see it, is kind of a modern approach that is focusing on disease prevention and health promotion rather than the cure alone. So now we are in an era, post-genomic era, where our thinking is dated and has not evolved with a growing body of research. We still define health in terms of the absence of disease versus what is unseen. And this is our human potential for high levels of functioning, resilience, and adaptation to the continuously changing environment. So I think the term medical wellness should be focusing on the everyday life, on what I call the science of living, where body, mind, and spirit are fully employed to make the most of every day and allow us to perform at our optimum. I would like to rephrase the word medical wellness, with your permission, into what we have now done here in Chenot. We have defined medical wellness. We're looking for a new word, go away from the medical, which is more relating to the absence, if you like, of disease, and we have to go to the fullness of life, the wellness of our health. So we have redefined, if you like, this term into what we call health wellness, meaning the interaction, the integration of health into wellness. We strongly believe that health, wellness, and disease can coexist. I mean, if you actually look in our new understandings of disease at all kinds of levels, we will actually see that we need to recognize, the central stage is not the absence of disease, but it is our optimal, it is our functioning. So in that perspective, we need to go away from the old narrative, and we should acknowledge that disease can coexist harmoniously in balance with well-being. And if we do so, then we're talking about a dynamic situation in which the individual has the authority to define his own or her own level of functioning, depending on the circumstances. So, talking about health, wellness, and disease, I think they can all coexist. And I think we should have a new modern approach to tackle and focus on this. So this is how I visualize the medical wellness, how I would define it.